And so, our tale begins with the seemingly ordinary George Smith, who, fueled by his passion and curiosity, dedicated his life to the pursuit of ancient knowledge. Who knew that one day he would make a discovery that would rattle the very foundations of our understanding of history? Let us dive deep into this humorous and mysterious story, the likes of which you have never heard before. With the tedious task of translating thousands of fragments, Smith's life was consumed by his work. He would often be found hunched over his desk, squinting at the ancient scripts by candlelight, mumbling to himself and laughing hysterically at jokes only he and his Mesopotamian friends would understand. His colleagues at the British Museum would glance at him with a mixture of awe and concern as he continued his relentless pursuit of knowledge. In time, Smith discovered that the fragments contained parts of the Epic of Gilgamesh, the oldest known story ever written. He painstakingly pierced the fragments together like a literal jigsaw puzzle to recreate the magnificent tale. The epic recounted the adventures of a legendary king, a 17-foot-long giant who ruled over the city of Uruk. It was a story so fantastic and thrilling that it was widely believed to be a myth, a mere bedtime story for the ancient Mesopotamians. Years later, Fassbinder and his team of archaeologists would stumble upon the ancient city of Uruk, buried beneath the sands of Iraq. The discovery, along with the possibility of the tomb of Gilgamesh, would shake the very foundations of history. And just as the mystery seemed to be on the cusp of being solved, the invasion of Iraq forced the team to abandon their work. With this cliffhanger in mind, let us return to our intrepid hero, George Smith. As he continued to unravel the secrets of the ancient tables, he couldn't help but feel a growing connection with the mythical Gilgamesh. Perhaps it was the loneliness of their pursuits, the endless search for knowledge and understanding, or perhaps it was the sheer absurdity of their respective situations. A 17-foot-tall giant ruling a city and a self-taught translator deciphering the world's oldest literature. George Smith, however, was not to be deterred by the whispers and stares of his peers. As he toiled away, he began to discover even more astonishing secrets hidden within the ancient texts. He uncovered stories of strange creatures, powerful deities, and feats of heroism that defied belief. Yet, despite the fantastical nature of those stories, Smith could not shake the feeling that there was more to them than the mere myth. One day, while flipping through a particular obscure tablet, Smith found a mysterious passage that seemed to hold the key to understanding of the enigmatic Gilgamesh. It spoke of a secret buried deep within the heart of the ancient city of Uruk, a secret so powerful that it could change the course of human history. And so, with his heart pounding through his chest, Smith set off a grand new adventure to discover the truth. As he traveled to the far reaches of Earth, Smith discovered a motley crew of fellow truth seekers, each with their own peculiar skills and talents. There was Archibald, the daring and roguish explorer, Madeline, a brilliant and quick-witted historian, and Pierre, the dashing and enigmatic linguist. Together they formed a ragtag team of adventurers united by a common goal, to uncover the secrets of Gilgamesh and the ancient city of Europe. Their journey was fraught with danger and intrigue as they navigated the treacherous landscapes, battled fearsome beasts, and overwitted cunning adversaries. Along the way, they uncovered clues and hints hidden within the ancient texts, gradually piecing together the intricate puzzle that would lead them to the heart of the mystery. With each new discovery, the legend of Gilgamesh seemed less like a myth and more like a tantalizing possibility, teasing them with the promise of unimaginable secrets. In the midst of their daring escapades, our intrepid team stumbled upon the remains of the ancient city of Uruk, a veritable Venice in the desert. With its sophisticated systems of canals and waterways, it was a testament to the ingenuity and skill of the ancient Mesopotamians, and a tantalizing glimpse into the world of mythical king. As they delved deeper into the heart of the city, they discovered the entrance that what appeared to be a brutal sight, hidden behind a cleverly concealed door. With waited beneath, they opened the door and stepped into the darkness with their hearts pounding with a mixture of excitement and trepidation. Inside, they found a vast chamber adorned with intricate carvings and murals depicting the life and exploits of the legendary Gilgamesh. The room seemed to hum with otherworldly energy, as though the very walls were alive and the whispers of the ancient king. In the center of the chamber stood a massive stone sarcophagus, its surface etched with the image of a giant figure, half human and half god, clad in regal attire. Could this be the final resting place of the mythical Gilgamesh? Was the secret they sought hidden within the ancient tomb? With trembling hands, they slowly lifted the lid of the sarcophagus, their hands pounding of anticipation of the revelation that lay before. For years, Smith toiled away, his eyes glowing weary, and his fingers stained with ink as he deciphered the ancient tablets. Slowly, the words on the tablets revealed themselves, and with each new revelation, the world was left in awe. The story of an ancient deluge, a flood that wiped out the humanity save for one man and his family, echoed the biblical tale of Noah. Scholars and theologians proclaimed that the ancient flood was a confirmation of the truth of the biblical account. But this was only the beginning. Smith's tireless work uncovered an even more fantastic tale. But this was only the beginning. Smith's tireless work uncovered an even more fantastic tale, one to be known as simply the Epic of Gilgamesh. This legendary story, with its larger-than-life king, resonated through the ages, influencing the epic literature genre and capturing the imagination of countless generations. And so the stage was set for a thrilling adventure, a race against time to uncover the secrets of the ancient king, Gilgamesh. With the brave archaeologist who had discovered the tomb find, a 17-foot-long skeleton, or perhaps something even more incredible. What hidden wisdom might lie buried with him, waiting to be unearthed by those who dare to seek the truth? But, dear viewer, this tale takes a most unexpected turn. For as we know, the United States invaded Iraq just weeks after the discovery of the Gilgamesh tomb. The world was set to wonder, what was the true reason behind this invasion? Could it be the discovery of the Gilgamesh tomb and the potential secrets contained had played a role in the decision to launch the invasion? As the US military stormed the desert sands, they quickly established an encampment around the Gilgamesh site. Was it merely a coincidence, or was there something more sinister at play? Some whispered that in the United States sought the control of the ancient wisdom and power that the Gilgamesh was rumored to possess, while others believed that the invasion was an elaborate smokescreen masking the true purpose of their presence in the region. For, within the ancient text of the Epic of Gilgamesh, there were tantalizing hints of the king's totality of wisdom and about all things, a knowledge so vast and profound that it surely changed the course of human history. Who could resist the allure of such a prize, and what lengths would they go to secure it for themselves? And so, the mystery deepened, ensnaring scholars, historians, and ordinary people alike in a web of intrigue and speculation. As the world debated the true motives behind the United States' actions, the sands of time continued to swirl, obscuring the truth and shrouding the legendary king and his secrets in an ever thicker veil of mystery. As the sands shifted and the world watched, tales of intrigue and mystery continued to emerge from the heart of Iraq. Scientists and media members who had once flocked the ancient land to document its secrets found themselves turned away, silenced by unseen forces. From headlines of global news, the stories seemed to vanish, only to resurface in whispered accounts of strange happenings and unearthed artifacts. Witnesses spoke of US military personnel digging into the ground and removing materials from the site of the legendary king's tomb. What secrets, they wondered, had been revealed to these intruders, and what fate had befallen to the precious relics that they had taken. As the occupation of Iraq continued, the mysteries only deepened. The National Museum of Iraq, a treasure trove of humanity's ancient past, was left unguarded by the US military, leading to the theft of countless priceless artifacts. Outraged voices from around the world denounced the negligence as a crime against humanity. But the most shocking revelations were yet to come. Some whispered that before the looters had breached the museum walls, special US military units had entered and spirited away entire vaults filled with artifacts, vanishing into the night. What, they asked, had those mysterious soldiers been seeking, and what had they taken their plunder? A team of specialists led by the enigmatic Colonel Michael Bogdanos was dispatched to investigate the desecrated museum. What they found within the depths of confounded and disturbed them. While many priceless works have been taken, the thieves have left something behind. The thieves have left behind the most valuable artifacts, untouched and seemingly forgotten. It was as if they have been searching for something else, something far more elusive. Rumors began to circulate, harkening behind a strange discovery made in the 1920s. The fabled Stargate, a portal said to enable its users to teleport across vast distances. Although this tale might have seemed a fantastic flight of fancy, it was rooted in the ancient stories of the Sumerians, who spoke of God called Anunnaki, who had bestowed advanced wisdom and technology upon them. Could it so be that those so-called gods were in fact ancient extraterrestrial visitors? And if so, it was truly beyond of the realm of possibility that they might have left behind remnants of their advanced alien technology, hidden away for millennia within the depths of Iraq's sacred sites. As the tale of the legendary king Gilgamesh continued to unfold, each new revelation seemed to lead only to more questions. What secrets lay buried beneath the sands of Iraq, and what was the seeking to uncover them? Was the true purpose of the US invasion to gain control of the ancient alien technology, or were they simply seeking to secure the legacy of the great king himself? The answers to those questions remain shrouded in mystery, as the sands of time continue to shift and swirl, obscuring the truth and leaving us to wonder at the true motives at those who dared to seek into the ancient secrets of the legendary king Gilgamesh. As the whispers of an ancient stargate in Iraq grew louder, governments around the world in 1920 began to notice, dispatching representatives to the country to hunt down the lost technology. Some even believed that the Anglo-Iraqi War in 1941 was a front for the power struggle between British and German interests over control of the Stargate. Decades later, rumors surfaced once more, claiming that Saddam Hussein had not only rediscovered the Stargate, but was also attempting to unlock its secrets. This notion alarmed US officials, who feared that Saddam might successfully harness the Stargate's power, allowing him to traverse vast distances instantaneously and potentially gain access to advanced alien technology. Dr. Michael Sala, a respected Australian historian and professor, even penned an academic paper suggesting that control of the Iraqi Stargate was the true reason of Iraq's war. Other reports, such as the one detailing Iraq's Roswell, added fuel to the fire, alleging that the US Air Force had shot down a UFO and that Iraq had attempted to reverse engineer the alien technology. Could those astonishing claims hold any truth? Were there real motives between the Iraq War and pursuit of the total wisdom, a Stargate, or reverse engineering an alien technology? While the answers remain shrouded in uncertainty, one thing is clear: there may be more to US invasion of Iraq than meets the eye. In conclusion, the stories of the Gilgamesh tomb, National Museum of Iraq, and the supposed hidden Stargate paint a complex and enigmatic picture, inviting us to question the true motives behind the events that unfolded in Iraq. Though we may never fully unravel the mysteries that lie beneath the sands of this ancient land, our curiosity and quest for the truth will continue to drive us forward as we seek to uncover the secrets hidden within the annals of history. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and share with us any other mysteries you'd like to see explored in the future essays. As we continue our journey through the unknown, we remain ever vigilant in our pursuit of understanding and knowledge, guided by the enduring spirit of the great king Gilgamesh.